Hello everybody, welcome back to Language, Litigation, and Integration Part 178, Extendos and Banana Clips. Uh-oh, spelled banana wrong. But, welcome back to this series. We're covering current events and talking points, relevant and random stories. Not really many stories to talk about today. Back is feeling better than yesterday. Had a couple quick stories, nothing substantial or fun. Like the last couple, it's been a good month. I mean, it's literally every 2 weeks this stuff happens. Other people have emotional breakdowns and blame me for them, and I don't have the social functions to get out from underneath them and collect my property. So the primary function of this lecture series continues to be to have law enforcement do something about ongoing violations of my constitutional rights to the point where I can't collect my property, start a family, or access any social structures. I haven't had health care in 3.5 years. So it'd be really cool if I could ever, again, just have basic human rights. That would be really, really neat. But since the last one, we've had, again, literally I uploaded the last thing, Who Wants Dim Sum? And then there was like 17 more shootings. So we have those Extendos and banana clips. We need the 223s in the carbons, the 556s in the switches. I ain't sparing none of you bitches. Kodak Black. That line still gets me. But current events and talking points, how many more stories? But please, like at some point, like somebody have the decency and humanity to treat me like a human being. Allow me to live my life. Or have the decency to fucking shoot me, my God. I get disrespected and denigrated to a profound and substantial level every 2 days to 2 weeks, literally. I have to interact with your incompetent kids. They want, the only thing that matters in life is to get popular. Literally, it's the only thing that matters whatsoever. And I'm not allowed to do anything because of it. So, a lot of shootings to get through today. So we had 3 dead after a shooting in Washington. The suspect barricaded. So no follow-up on that. So that was a good one. We had Oakland, California shooting, killing one, wounding one, and wounding at least 7. That was the same as the half moon, like the same time as the half moon. This one was in Oakland. That's kind of close to half moon, I think. And the other one was in like LA or something. But again, there's like 17 million shootings in the past 5 days, so whew. I don't even have my bulletproof vest on it. They're popping headshots, so it's not even doing anything. I wear a vest. So. But I just saw the Half Moon Bay shooter dude. He admitted to killing people. And he's like 67, and he talked about being bullied and not fitting in. He's 67 years old. Again, age is just a number. He never grew up. He has a little temper tantrum, and he goes shoots a bunch of people. And then when I, as a grown man, that's the most mature person that's ever been documented, says, "Pay me my fucking money. Here's my constitutional rights are violated." They say, "Oh my gosh, you're threatening us. Peter Patton shooting hoops with Mark Cuban. You're threatening us." No, your kids are literally stealing from me. And my own family will denigrate me every time I try to collect my property, while at the same time telling me to make my own money. So, but the 67-year-old dude from Half Moon Bay that said he's being bullied. Just the most pathetic fucking shit ever. Go feed an alligator. I'm not encouraging self-harm. If you're going to load up a gun and murder random fucking people because you have a bad fucking day, go feed an alligator. Give back to nature. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Oh gosh, my back does feel a little bit better today, but yesterday I don't know what the fuck happened there. I literally because I've not been exercising properly, so we've definitely not exercised. But again, it's like my lower back, hip girdle area, and then like my obliques, feels like the connective tissue or whatever is like right here outside the rib cage. Just feels like it's damaged. I need stem cells. It's $20K a pop. I just watched somebody on Michaela Peterson saying it's only $20K for like 2 to 3 years. I would do that today for healthcare. I would do that today for healthcare. But again, travel costs, again, to the people of the future, I cannot, the most basic human dignity is to take care of your health, and I can't because we have institutionalized fraud everywhere. Everywhere, no one feels responsibility for anything. Reporters don't feel responsibility to report on the news. Scientists don't feel responsible to disseminate science. Law enforcement and judges and everybody in the entire law enforcement arena doesn't feel any need to enforce the United States Constitution. And then they just turn on the news and it's like, oh, let's talk about the Constitution, yeehaw! Kool-Aid's nifty! But 2 dead after a gang shooting at Iowa charter school. So again, I don't really consider gang shootings mass shootings. Again, mass shootings to me is just when it's just indiscriminate killing with no antagonism whatsoever. So again, we covered the number of mass shootings. Doesn't really mean much to me. But obviously there's a lot. There's definitely a lot. We had a wife charged with killing a terminally ill husband, 76 female, and a suicide pact. They had a suicide pact. If they were going to die, they were going to die together. And then the husband was terminally ill, so the wife popped him, hit him with that Glock 9, maybe the 38, maybe a big 4.5, who knows? Those Extendos and those banana clips at the hospital for your terminally ill husband.
refused to drop the gun and was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Yeah, obviously, if you're popping desk pops at the hospital to murder your husband, obviously this is a mercy killing. It's compassionate to me. But this is the stimulus for this is just more of not having euthanasia, but like just end of life care, right? There's no need to suffer. So you're not sticking it out. But if you live to 65 or 120, you're not really doing that much different throughout each day. You're really not. Even me, who's doing all the science for the entire species. But that is a sad result for not having, again, just a way to euthanize yourself when you're terminally ill. That's absolutely nonsense to me. Again, nothing for the assisted suicide for mental illness. Certainly for end of life care, absolutely. But she bitched out. She popped the husband and was like, "Oh shit, I don't want to kill myself." So that's a strong pack there. We had classified documents found at Mike Pence's home. So we got Trump, now we got Biden, we got Mike Pence's house. I just have, do y'all have a filing cabinet? Like one of these, like, you just pull up the things and you put the little files in there and you put it in there. Might have a locky on there. But then, don't worry, we had George Bush, who definitely didn't do 9/11, Barack Obama, who definitely didn't raid a bunch of cannabis stores, and Bill Clinton, who definitely didn't sell crack through Little Rock. Crack rock through Little Rock, shout out to Bill. But they didn't leave any classified documents because, well, if they left classified documents, that'd be a little more, they might have disappeared. They might have got Jeffrey Epstein. So, I just think you guys should invest in a filing cabinet. Just like put the files, the dossiers in the bureau. Oh, what's in my headphones? Scald, Who Do Folk. It's an album from 2023. It's a total playthrough. The only song that I'm not a huge fan of on there is Du Hast. Hast du eine fette Nacht de Hose? Hast du kommet? Do you want to come to a party in my pants? Might have fucked that up somehow, sorry. I haven't practiced German in a while, but it was an album for 2023. It's like a, I'm not exactly what shore, but like the Norse kind of mythology, Anglo-Saxon kind of vibe, but I certainly like the whole album. Anne Marie, Back to the Streets. It's a single from 2023. Big fan of Anne Marie. She's right around my age. Good singer. Could sit all over my face. But yeah, she even has a song, just a song there popped in my head, like something about not getting head. If ladies, get you a real man. I like to dive in. Excuse me. Excuse me. Motionless in White, no album. So I'm a YouTube absolute fiend. I scroll through YouTube all day, and so Motionless in White is one of my all-time favorite like rock, metalcore type of bands. And I almost certainly saw a new album. They had like 8 or 9 official audio videos uploaded to YouTube. And I like to when I listen to an album, I like to listen to the whole thing and like again do an actual response to it. And so. So I like to listen to them on my walks. I walk for about an hour, 3-5 times a week, depending how terrible my back feels, and it's winter time too. So, but I like to listen to the albums on my walk and just get a whole feel for it and listen to them as a musician, as a producer, as a songwriter, blah blah blah. But then I go to Spotify. It's not on Spotify, and then I saw the uploads probably about 9 days ago ish ballpark, and I go to their YouTube page. And I didn't see any of the official audios that I certainly saw in my subscriber thing. So I don't know if they took the album down or what, but I thought there was a new Motionless in White album, which was certainly going to be a banger, and then I couldn't find it. So don't know what happened there, if they took it down, or if I definitely saw them upload something, so I'm just not sure there. Sesame Street co-creator Lloyd Morissette dies aged 93. Yeah, obviously, Sesame Street, this classic show. I kind of remember watching it a little bit. But we do have a new lawsuit again. Any fraudulent statement about proven science or history that is made after December 16, 2016 will be fucking prosecuted. So shout out to Michael Franzese, who can't even spell or say his own name correctly. I'm suing you for denying history and science. I watched your video, Al Capone's Party Boat Discovered. And at the end, it was hilarious. He talks about, again, how Prohibition makes... really, really proliferated the commission and how the mafia got really big in the United States. And he's like, if we're in the mob or the mafia, if it's something illegal, we're gonna help you get it. And then at the very end of the video, he's like, I'm not for legalizing cannabis. Michael Franzese, you're a fucking idiot. Just because your fucking worthless fucking sister overdosed on drugs because she was a Looney Tune because your mother didn't know how to behave, right? Your mother was a basket case, Michael. Your words, not mine, correct? People learn each other's behavior and they blame whatever vector of insecurity they choose. Drugs, addictions to anything. Again, what is an addiction? And the incapacity to control your own behavior. And so, now we have some idiot who, again, was a mobster, himself had a terrible first marriage, correct, Michael Franzese? And then you didn't start thinking about anything that matters until you're into your 50s, correct? So stay in your fucking lane. Like the mob stories 100%. Go look at your old videos. Thank you for your content. Appreciate your content. And when you start talking into my lane, you're killing children. Denying science kills kids. Not prescribing cannabis oil to cancer patients at 350 to 500 milligrams a day kills people. Kills people. Zapping them with chemotherapies before taking the most biologically neutral substance known, maybe not known, but certainly LD50 way less than water. We would just never do that, and I'm the one telling you. I'm the one that has 1,000 fucking PhDs of logical derivation sitting on people's desks now. So again, if you can't sort through them, Sean Carroll, we can't cut up. Well, here's the result. If I have popularity, if I have status in society, and I say, here's the solution to the Riemann hypothesis, and the 10 people that kind of know what the fuck the problem even is says, oh yeah, that's true, and I say, here's a million other theorems. People say, oh fuck, we should probably do that. And it's not even what I'm saying, it's proof. It is scientific proof, and you guys are illiterate. You've never done scientific proof in your life. So that's a lawsuit for, it says you shouldn't legalize cannabis. It's like, no, you absolutely should legalize and prescribe cannabis. Not doing so kills people. I'm not fucking asking. I'm the big dog. I'm the one that does all the science. I'm the one pulling the weight for the entire fucking species. Do your fucking jobs. Enforce the law and let everything else happen. The FDA is fraudulent. Your licensures are fraudulent. Your scientific facts are literally just not groupthink. Groupthink is it's an oxymoron. Groups don't think. Individuals think. Groups react. And so it's the same thing with standardized science, with all these licensures and all this bullshit. What can you do? What are your skill sets? What is your education? What are the books have you read? Where are the lectures you've made? Where are the lecture series you have? What are your results? And the vast majority of PhDs, PhDs have tried to make one statement about their field of study, and it's probably shit to begin with. So that's good. But Michael Franzese, stay in your own fucking lane. Matt Gaetz is believed to be having an affair with his male press secretary from 3 sources. I just had that quoted directly from Rebecca Jones on Twitter. I saw that on Reddit. I'm no longer on Twitter because it's just I get blocked for nothing, and it's just a waste of time. And I get enough news sources from Reddit and just watching the news. So yeah, that's good. But again, just another probably a homosexual. That again, he's Matt Gaetz. He's Republican. Probably comes from the South. I don't even know where the fuck this guy is. But probably a homosexual that just can't come out and fucking some dudes, fucking some chicks, a lot of them underage. Again, any pedophilia is just the weirdest shit ever to me. Again, as a 20-year-old male that cringes to put his Tinder profile below 23. And it's just because I swiped to the point. Again, I paid for Tinder for another month. I got 2 matches. I documented them in the series. No conversations. I requested my Tinder data again and see if I'll get it this time. Last time, the download link just didn't work or whatever. Does anything work? Fuck no. Fuck no. Pope Francis says homosexuality is not a crime, but fag sex is intrinsically disordered and a sin. For the record, Pope Francis didn't say fag sex. I said the fag sex. But yeah, okay, Pope Francis, big wordsmith you are. What's the difference between crime and sin? Sin is inefficiency. Inefficiency is violating common law. Violating the law is crime. Being a faggot, being a homosexual is not a crime. It is not a sin. So sorry, Pope Francis, again. I'm working through, because we have the Holy Bible. Well, first we have the Torah, then we have the Old Testament, then we have Jesus in the Scripture, and then we have the rest of the New Testament. And then we have the concept of the church. And you guys are all just historically fucking inept. And so again, Pope Francis, thank you for your great input. And there's nothing wrong with being homosexual. So again, as a raging heterosexual male trying to get a wife. But again, great logic, great understanding. Pope Francis, a crime is not a sin. Or homosexuality is not a crime, but it is a sin. No. There's 170 documented mammalian species displaying homosexual behavior. There's just parts of the population that just like the same sex. So, being born is not a sin. U.S. approves, right? No original sin, Pope Francis. U.S. approves sending 31 M1 Abrams tanks to Ukraine. And Germany sending 14 Leopard 2A6 tanks. Don't know anything. I don't know if that's the good ones or the bad ones. I don't know. Is that like the Walmart brand? No. I think they're good tanks. I don't know military equipment. Johnny Appleseed. You work on the aircraft, but how about the Abrams tanks? Get any wrenches? Any lug nuts? I don't know. Fuck, this life is so weird. Anything else I want to say about Pope Francis? But he does want to repeal laws of discriminating against homosexuality. So he wants to repeal the law, but he still wants to say it's a sin, because he has to go with the groupthink of the Catholic Church, which is that we have no understanding of what the Holy Bible is, like literally none at all, even though it's proven on the internet. But we can't change their behavior. Can people change their behavior? No. They just can't. But I'm glad we got the M1 Abrams tanks and those Leopard 286s. Those are the good ones. Administrators were warned 3 times before the 6-year-old boy had a weapon when he shot his teacher. So again, you gotta watch out for those 6-year-olds these days. Completely intentional act. Gotta get them pops off. Extendos and banana clips. Still receiving, one quick story, still receiving 10 plus harassing phone calls a day. Again, I do not have health care. I thought maybe I could get Medicare because I have no income whatsoever that's legal because of crime, because of direct citation of illegal illicit activity by the United States government on record that says we can do whatever we want. And world governments, and collective groups of cunts all over the planet. But, so then I applied for Medicare, but then it's like, upload this document, this stuff. I don't have documents. I've never gotten into society. God. And so I don't get Medicare, so I did not even qualify for like the poorest of poor to get health care, and I'm literally the poorest of poor, and I'm really not that poor, but I have no access to social structures and no time frames for new income, ever. I'm just completely ostracized because of criminal activity, and I can't access health care because of it. And then I try to get health care, and then now I get 10 automated phone calls, minimum, and it's like, I can't get off of it. It's not like a person. It's literally about 10% of the time it's a real person. The other 90% of the time it's clearly an automated message where it's like, are you over to, you can qualify for these benefits. And there's not even a way to get off of this shit. But I'm going to find every fucking person who's part of one of these call centers and throw away your kids' fucking careers and your fraudulent licensures to say you've done something. Fuck you. You harass me like this. It has never gotten better. Like, my life has never improved. Because people can't do their jobs, they're incompetent, they break the law, and they blame me for it. Blame the victim, and I'm the scapegoat. My Xbox also doesn't work. Bought the new Xbox Series X a while ago. I don't know, I probably had it for 6-7 months. But every time I try to log in now, it like doesn't connect to the internet. And so I have to reset my router every time I'm trying to play Halo the past 3 or 4 days. So like, can somebody out there do their fucking job? Like anybody. Fucking anybody. No. Oh, sorry guys, I apologize. Our role in society is to play, game, and come, and benefit from the most privileged fucking society ever, contribute nothing, and be so fucking pathetic when we get offended we just shut the fuck down. Because we're pussies, we are cowards, we are criminals, we are liars, and we are child killers. Because, well, we don't care. Actually, I'm speaking for you guys, I am not a child killer. You guys kill kids because you won't prescribe cannabis. And won't change sentiment in a variety of different ways. So, continue the good work. Hard-working people out there, keep it up. Thinking positively for 12 seconds helps cure PTSD. LOL, what the fuck does that even mean? I was watching GMA 3, which Amy Robach and TJ Holmes are officially out. DJ Holmes was dunking his wiener stick in too much white chocolate. But anyway, so they had another study up there. Now we still have the black light skinned guy and I think it's just like an Asian chick, but like another white chick as well. So we have the same type of demographic. We have to use our race quotas to virtue signal we're good people, but we're not going to report on the actual news. That's number one. So we're never going to report on things that we actually need to report on. That might help us stop killing kids. It might stop having 6-year-olds blast their teachers in extendos and banana clips at every nursing home, at every child care. Sweet. But what the fuck? If you consider and say, what does thinking positively mean? As again, as a scapegoat, Brad, you're thinking negatively. Remember Joseph Connor messaged me on LinkedIn, think positive. No, there's a chair over there. It's sunny outside. People are violating my constitutional rights. I can't collect my property. How's that positive or negative? It's illegal. It's criminal activity. But I need one person on this planet to give me financial security. And how many ways there are to fucking pay me? Go running money through my through my bar and restaurant. People get the world governments, they can do whatever they want. Go eat lunch at the fucking restaurant so I can make some goddamn money. Legalize my property. But just put it into my bank account. This is world government. They can seize your accounts if it's fraud, criminal activity. But if the government is committing fraudulent activity, they just won't put money into your bank account. Nice, sweet. But 12 seconds again. It's not a real disease. It's not a real solution. It is just privileged people sharing their experiences of life, and they're pathetic. Oh my gosh, I need to think positively. I can do this. My life's gonna get better. Yeah, no, let's do it. My life's gonna get better. What would I do? So that's word. That's just blah 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 blah. What do I do? Commit repeated actions, develop skill sets to provide value so you can make money. Yeah, that's what I'm already doing, which I've already been doing since I've been 7. And I offend people because I'm more competent than them. They have this weird identity crisis things I exist. They refuse to respect my rights and my laws. They denigrate, disrespect me, steal my property, commit crimes, and say nope, that never happened 2 years later. Every time. And so it's all those people that out there. If you can think positively, whatever that fucking means, literally. For 12 seconds and you're cure PTSD, you don't have a real disease, you're just kind of trying to learn about yourself. I am not pathetic. That is the most stupid shit ever. I hate, that is the thing that drives me fucking crazy, is being plastered as one of these pathetic fucks, and all I do is work all day, and I'm not sad. I've never been sad. I'm the most creative person that has ever existed. And it's profoundly fun if I'm allowed to do it. When I upload a video and get 4 views or no views, it's sick. And the average view duration is 3 seconds. It's yeah, really, really hitting it home. This is my 620th YouTube video. Love it. All former Memphis police officers charged with murder, 2nd degree, in Tyree Nichols' death. I did not hear the audio, I did not watch the first one. I watched the beating sky cam video. Obviously monkeys. I mean, it's just not that interesting or exciting to say. It says on CNN this morning, it was it's groupthink. Groups do not think, they resort to primitive behavior. They say basically, do I feel responsible for this? That's really kind of first assessment. Not if it's right or wrong, it's do I feel responsible for this action, right or wrong? And once they say they don't feel responsibility for this action and it's wrong, well, then they're going to distance themselves from it. But if they feel threatened or if they have a sense of authority, well, then they're going to gang up on it. And so that's exactly what they did. You can see the dude's charging in. Oh, I got to kick him in the head. I got to kick him there. And it's just you guys are fucking disgusting. So all of those monkeys, they should absolutely be convicted. And if they ever get out of society, which they shouldn't, their entire first-person family needs to be shunned, entirely ostracized from society to the point where they can't eat food. So again, their pictures are everywhere. I watched the videos. It's obviously the biggest story of today. But we got Extendos and banana clips. We got 14 million more shootings to get through by the time this video is done. So good. Glad they're charged with murder. Did not watch the audio just because I just kind of forgot. I'm just doing other stuff. But saw on Reddit some chick be I don't need to watch the things. I hate see. You don't need to see the facts. As a judge, I can't imagine somebody just being I don't want to listen to that. That makes me uncomfortable. And that's how I got scapegoated for 29 fucking years, and people refuse to change their behavior to any capacity at all. Human beings are a failure, man. They really fucking are. Done raising my voice. Everyone that is involved in this top level are child killers, and they must face capital punishment. And everyone in the first-person family receiving a fraudulent license must 25 years in prison to life. It's profound fraud. It's RICO. Your predicate act is violating the Constitution of the United States and global constitutions. This is global crime. But we don't give a fuck about anything. So that's always good stuff. Not much more to say about the police officers. They're all fucking monkeys. Throw them in jail as long as you can. And if they ever get out, never let them back into society. Unless, again, I want their families to shun them. Don't kick, I want their parents of these police officers to completely disown their fucking kids. If these police officers have children, I want their children to completely disown their parents. Everyone in their first-person family, I want them to disown them to the point where they cannot be employed. That is what I want. I'm settling for nothing less. For all of these people committing crimes, everybody that I've referenced in this fucking lecture series, everybody that has harassed me, everybody that has denigrated me, everybody that's swatted me, everyone that says, we need a wellness check because we're going to blame you because you're a criminal. And I'm just over here doing science. It's my God, this world is fucking disgusting. Immature people project their insecurities on you and you're guilty until proven innocent. Every single person aware of my work is a child killer. Every single one. Reporters don't report, scientists don't science, police officers don't enforce the law, judges don't make rulings or court orders that make any sense. So, again, there's no laws, there's no rules, and any public statement about that saying there's laws in the United States of America is being criminally prosecuted for false, fraudulent history. Facts. 20 years since 7 astronauts died on Columbia. when it broke apart, re-entering the atmosphere. And the Apollo 1 mission. I don't know, it's just an anniversary. Will I go to space? Nah, fuck that. Nah. I don't need to leave, I can talk to aliens here. Uh-oh, guys. Now, not the 6-year-olds, not the sexy 7-year-old little sad guys that are bullied that shoot up at half moon. Now you gotta watch out. A dog steps on a rifle trigger and shoots man in a passenger seat. Didn't look into it if he lived or died or what happened after that, but you gotta watch out. Can a dog trigger a pistol? I doubt it. On a rifle or shotgun, probably, yeah. Well, obviously. But you gotta watch out, your dog is strapped up now, too. Oh, God, what life is this, man? Like, what the fuck are we doing? It is January 28, 2023, where the unified the natural sciences 7 fucking years ago. My resonance level of my voice literally scares people. I'm still getting scapegoated. My constitutional rights are violated. We got dogs murking their owners. Yes, life. This stuff is awesome. My back has never been worse. Yeah, that is true. And it's a little better today, but yesterday and 2 days ago, it was just like, again, sitting down or standing up for over an hour was like hard to do. So when we were trying to get jobs, it's like, what the fuck job can I get? Or I can't stand up or sit down for that long of a time. And I smoke weed, so I can't pass any drug tests because, again, our constitutional rights are fucking, you're not allowed to have health care. You're literally states, you're not allowed to have health care. And it's going to be amazing. And again, if people could change their behavior, remember 7% sentiment maturity. It will get a lot better as this time goes on, and people will look back today, and people today can't change their behavior whatsoever, and they're just like, yeah, well, Mike DeWine, I don't think cannabis should be everybody. Michael Franzese said, I don't think we should legalize cannabis. I don't give a fuck what you think. You guys are stupid, you're incompetent, you're losers, you're trashy family people. Shut the fuck up and go be whores. Go chase your career as you destroy mine. But, yeah, so I did apply to jobs. I'm 100% applying to jobs. Again, I'm trying to cover. I have my starter portfolio as is right now is legitimately valued about $2 million. And it's fraudulently devalued. My alcohol company, all of these lecture series, all of my music, the actual PhD with the $12 million of bona fide contractual owed money. So that doesn't count because no one believes it because everyone's illiterate, it doesn't count. But I applied to be a financial service rep and a financial advisor trainee. Over here with how many economics PhDs worth of derivation? 10,000% bona fide verifiable return lifetime as a trader without constitutional rights. Other people that trades and manage money, they go rate OPM, they get other people's money, they go buy Facebook stock, then it goes down 30, 40%, they're like, let's go get more money and buy it again. No, I had to sell drugs first, then buy Bitcoin, manage on a paper wallet, and hope that shit worked for 7 years. It did. Then I cashed out, and now I'm going to be a financial service trainee. I'm trained. It's like no experience necessary, just need good communication skills, hard-working thing. I will read. I want to do more financing. I just haven't been trading. Again, I have $200K in the bank still, where it's like it's still like 5 to 6 years of cash on hand. Whereas opposed to if I go buy a business for 150 grand and it tanks, then I'm out 150 grand. I have to run a shitty business. It doesn't make me no money. So it's just like I'm still on this pinnacle of like I can't really get my financial feet underneath me. I've done so much fucking work in my old neighbor Adam's like, why are you still trying? Because I get financial pressure every 2 fucking weeks to 2 months, literally, because of crime. Extendos and banana clips for the 6-year-olds, no money for the Brad. Nice. Yep, I 100% applied, so we'll see. And again, I would do anything. I have so many applicable skill sets. And I would do anything in translation. I would do anything in finance. I would do anything in music, production, video editing, content creation, which is like, and my mom's like, well, the job market's so hot, how can't you get a job? Networking and credentials. People that could verify my credentials know I don't need to work anymore. Everyone else who doesn't know who the fuck I am disrespects me every 2 seconds. And I've been doing this for 10 years. Like 10 years ago when I was 20, I didn't have nearly as skill sets I had now. But I still couldn't get a job. I couldn't be a personal trainer. I couldn't get any traction on anything. And so it's like, you can't get a job. That's the word I'm scapegoated out of. The easiest job market in the world. Literally. As the most competent skill set person ever. oh yeah, I could run, again, I would be department chair of any math, physics, linguistics, 15 different departments. I'd be department chair at any university on this planet with proper credentials. Yesterday. I'd be famous yesterday with proper credentials. Being able to be at a university giving a lecture. If I give one of these lectures, in the amount of heads I would turn, bam, bam, bam. It's so much crime going on, and I just get blamed for fucking everything. But I would take it. Again, I don't fucking care, because it's not like writing down the news cycle doesn't take that long. Writing a song, start to finish, takes me less than an hour. So it's like my actual recording time. Running a YouTube channel, it's much more of editing, uploading, stuff like that. I don't edit much. But again, to convert the video typically takes 30 to 40 minutes. And to upload the video to YouTube takes about 3 hours. I have about 300 megabits per second, spectrum, business speed. So it's much more just like letting the videos upload as opposed to like actual recording time. So it wouldn't slow down my production value, like my actual YouTube content whatsoever. But I want to do this. My neighbor Prashant, no, don't try to get a job, keep doing your videos. I still need to pay my fucking bills. And all I need is 25 grand a year, maybe. And there's 1,000 ways to get that money to me. But we can do basically whatever we want. We're going to run the most unethical science experiment ever. Basically say, let's torture the smartest person ever and see what he does. I'm still going to do science, I'm just going to be pissed off. So let's do another science experiment. Let's torture extremely average intelligence people like your kids and see how long it takes them to fucking go feed an alligator. What's the difference? What's the actual literal difference? Oh, there isn't any. We just project our bullshit onto the world, scapegoat Brad, and go back to our most privileged, disgusting lives ever. Americans are fucking trash. Absolute fucking trash. I guarantee I will not get a single response. I applied to be a linguistical translator for Spanish. I wasn't sure if the job was like the right fit. Again, I'm not going to pick up sales calls. But if it was like translated document, absolutely would love to do that. Would love to do that. I'm currently doing that in Russian right now. I think it's Russian. We'll get to that. We'll get that in a second. And I just go off syllables. I'm the most prolific linguist ever, and I want to do my skills, which is, again, what every research university is meant to be. And they get paid to do that from taxpayer dollars. I'm a taxpayer. I don't get to choose not to pay sales tax to the state of Ohio. Again, we went over the property taxes, and my mom's like, everybody has to pay school taxes. I'm not allowed to go to the schools. People are stealing from me at those schools in a variety of ways. So we have to mitigate. We always have to pull Brad. The only time Brad is allowed to be in a group is when we want to tear him down and say, we all have to do these things. Well, my mother and nobody else has committed or contributed to the school system like I have. Like, not even close. But I'm sure I'll hear nothing back about these jobs, and its life is impossible. Louisiana man who used social media to lure and try to kill gay men gets 45 years. He kidnapped and attempted to kill an 18-year-old as a 19-year-old. Cut his wrists down to the bone, needed extensive physical therapy. I mean, another hardworking, glad he got 45 years, but another hardworking person. He's going to go contribute to our society by rid us of the fags. Homosexuality has been in our species forever. Let's get all those fags out of there. It's impossible. Let's get all those redheads out. Let's get all those Jews. Oh, it's always the Jews. Fucking Jews. Hebrews. I still don't know what a Jew is. Another contributing member of our society. As of 2023, 17% of the world's population live in countries where same-sex marriage is legal, which is actually strikingly low to me. Again, people cannot accept behavior. They're disgusting. But that it's about 1.35 billion people out of about 8 billion. So again, behavior will consolidate. It will consolidate to common experience, common sense. People want to have values, they don't. They're whores, they're disgusting, they don't know how to behave, they've never been in trying situations, they've never had adverse effects, they want to have values, they don't, they just splooge out nonsense. It's the same story every day. I just need my money, and then I don't give a fuck. 911 call and video released from Paul Pelosi attack. So there were some rumors that it was maybe Paul's gay lover from the Republicans. Nope, definitely dude there trying to kidnap Nancy Pelosi, broke in with a hammer. The body cam footage on that was kind of funny. Well, I don't say funny, but the police opened the door. There's Paul Pelosi and Zelensky are both kind of holding the hammer, and they're like, drop the hammer, and they're like, no. And they're like, what's going on here, guys? And they're like, ugh. The other dude just like rips the hammer out and starts mashing his head in right on the camera. That's solid criminal. Solid plan there. But obviously an atrocious attack, but it's just the stupidity of these criminals, man. That's just mind-boggling. But he was charged with 6 counts. Good. Gorka ili Lubaka, or Luba. Gorka ili Luba. When I watch Otavio, sometimes when they're singing, I don't know what it means, but they'll just yell Gorka or Luba. And so I've been getting, hablo como entiendo. I speak as I understand. For whatever reason, I'm ripping off a lot of Russian. I think it's Russian. I type it in from Russian to English or to Spanish or to French, and it's just like, I get the sounds right. Like I'm 95% good with I'll say 92%. I'm getting an A, American grading standards, on the right sounds. Like the sounds that I want to articulate in the Cyrillic alphabet, I can get those sounds mostly. The little B's still kind of throw me sometimes. There's like 4 or 5 little B's kind of within shits. But the big B is V, ve, and was it Ikrakiao or Miyaki's knock or some shit? But I'm getting better. 92% with the Cyrillic alphabet, at least articulating the sounds that are coming to my mind. And so, I don't know if Gorka ili luba, I don't know what that means, but luba seems to be like a verb form as well. I just don't know. I typed in Gorka ili luba to Sergey and Anton yesterday. Still haven't gotten back to me. But those are just the words I hear when I don't know if it's like a lyric of the song or if it's just like bravo or like let's go or just like a musical term or something. So I don't know. Right? But I'm definitely ripping off in Cyrillic right now. And yeah, I think that's about it. Yep, so again, I'm in a pretty good mood today, but again, I am under financial stress. It's not a complicated scenario. I just need to feel financially stable. If my parents would say, yeah, Brad, we confidently have your back because we made a business agreement, then I would feel fucking financially stable today. If I had a time frame to manage my own money, today I would feel financially stable today. If I had a job today, I'd feel financially stable today. If I had the potential to have a job in the next 5 years, I'd feel financially stable today. Nope. Article 1, Section 8, Subsection 7. Fifth Amendment of the United States Constitution are completely optional. We can do basically whatever we want. Heard it all. Wait, I'm done raising my voice. Your entire families are getting kicked the fuck out of society. Absolutely. Seriously, for real. So, working my way through, I like doing the book club. Wanted to take a break from doing that today, or at least I had enough talking points to do one of these videos. I am going to do the alien experiment where I got my vibration plate, I got my Chladni plates and my vibration generator. Don't know how to hook it up. Last one I had was just plugged in the plate. So, I have to figure that out. I have to call Ann Arbor Scientific to figure out how to do my, how to get the little buzzy thing going up. And it takes 2 seconds, put a bottle of water. I'm going to run some other experiments too. But pictures and video coming soon on that. Again, the world governments have way more HD audio and video. So, it's not to be, I just don't know if they'll ever release it because they can't change their behavior and they love to murder kids. And so we shut down science for 70 years and we say shutting down science doesn't hurt people. And it's just like nobody feels responsibility for their fucking actions. So still be doing book club. I might write a song or two. Again, music to me, it's just, I'm a content creator. Whatever I wake up today, I try to do something different. I won't do the same thing every single day. But it's no different in terms of quality or difficulty in terms of what content I'm making. So, I'll probably do like a euchre video. Probably take because I had that little 15 video poker series. Just do other card games, just like solitary videos of like how to play euchre. Just not, I don't want to say nonsense, but just very minimal effort content for stuff I already know how to do. Just keep shit rolling. Be making at least a video a day until something breaks. 5 years of cash on hand, and I still don't feel. I've never felt financially stable in the past 10 years for more than 2 months ever. Just strictly because my parents don't know how to manage their finances. They don't respect their business agreements. They disrespect my property. In my house, they say, "Who would even want to help you?" It's like, yeah, the parents of people that birthed me onto this planet don't want to help me. I really don't know who will. But here's the Constitution. We should do this stuff. We should do this thing. And how degrading it is. How truly fucking degrading it is. And because, again, my parents have they're not research grade academics. And so it's just every comment out of their mouth is just disrespectful to something I've done. And it's all over money. It's because my parents don't know how to manage money. And then they lie to me. I don't care. I still fucking care. I need a way to get into this society. I just don't think it's possible because nobody will do their job. Nobody can do their job because everyone's fucking stupid as fuck. So yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, pretty much it. And again, keep this in context. When I was a younger kid, I told my parents I was not learning anything at school and I should be making money or developing a skill set, getting a job or something. Like, no, you're good at sports, you're gonna be a doctor. Stay with that, we'll support you, we'll pay half of your medical school thing. And so it's really medical school. It's like, I'm not gonna, and now I don't give a fuck about $250,000 again if I could access my legal money. But at the time, I was like, there's no chance I'm gonna take on $250,000 of debt to be a doctor. I could go be a business guy. No chance. And so then I went to, but I literally spent my entire adolescence telling my parents I'm not learning anything at school, but because I'm good at stuff, profoundly confident, so my grades were off the charts, and I was really good at sports. So that's like the, again, middle-aged American Midwesterner's wet dream. Having their kid want to be a doctor, be good at sports, and having good gossip. And I go to college, and then I'm literally simultaneously, again, getting denied fundamentally for doing scientific proofs at a physics university as a paying student. Well, then it's really like, holy shit, I need to get into society to make money, but I can't because everyone denies me. They'll deny you 3 times. Nigga, they will deny me every time. And so at the same time, I'm getting literally kicked out of OSU for not being allowed to do scientific research. All of my worthless old fucking friends and their parents gossiping about my life. And that never happened because I was 10 years old. That never happened, never occurred, even though it definitely did. And then, well, I need to make money. So then I sell weed. It's like, wow, he's selling weed. He's really falling off the wagon. It's like, you've never been denied from a group of people to the point where it's illegal. And then it's the law enforcement doing it. They do a bold-faced, broad day. Eric Broughton in his office telling him the electron orbital must take some time. All physical processes take time. And he's just like, you can see him realize that empirical proof and just say, nope, I'm the physics teacher. You're wrong. Go calculate a bra and a ket, which is physics terms for like the quantum eigenstates. And so you can't do that with broken math. And then once I start using Einstein's math, it's literally like 1 + 1 = 17 million before. It's like, what? That doesn't equal like 3. It's like 3 is like kind of wrong. 1 + 1 = 2, but definitely doesn't equal 16,000 minus dark energy. Again, my God, that stuff is. People are so illiterate. When dark energy, again, why is the universe expanding faster? There must be some inherent energy. Well, then it'd be related to mass, and you'd be able to detect it. Oh, then dark energy, why are the galaxies rotating too fast at the orbital edges rhythm? That's why. Yeah, but sweet. Oh, but then I go to college, solve all this fucking science, and I'm out of society entirely. And then the only reason I have $25,000 of bill is because I fed the dog an extra scoop of dog food. My parents are 14-year-old children, and they gang up on me. And it's just disgusting. And so I had to get an apartment because I can't walk on eggshells while I'm trying to do science, while at the same time my family's too illiterate to understand this is like the most profound science ever, and it's important. And then they agree to a business deal, and then my mom changes jobs on her own volition. My mom changes financial advisors on her own volition. My mom wants to choose to retire on her own volition and say, well, you need to go make your money. We've helped you enough. You made a business agreement, and it's a very good one for you. And it's extremely disrespectful, and I don't care to have a relationship with my parents at all. They were truly shitty business partners to me at this point. We haven't had good relationships in years. The only reason I talk to them whatsoever is because I need to pay my bills. And I'm the victim of a crime. And who would want to help you? Again, if it's not the people that birthed me onto this planet, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. You made a business agreement, I'm going to hold you to that. And all I need is someone to treat me with decency and respect and allow me to pay my own bills. But it'll never stop. It literally won't. So, thank you for watching Language, Litigation, and Integration Part 178, Extendos and Banana Clips. Watch out there. Everyone's strapped, even your dog. See you on the next one.